Emotions are supposed to be like driving. They take some getting used to, and when you get a new car, sometimes the controls are a little bit different. But eventually, you learn how to drive. Just like driving, I've always felt out of control in my emotions. There are too many cars on the road, too many signs I'm apparently supposed to be able to read, but my vision is blurry and I need glasses? And every time I get them, I fucking lose them. And I can't just pay other people to drive me around all the time, and I can't keep going around crashing into everything. Maybe that's the real reason why my mom bought me a helmet when I was little. I started running early, and so did my emotions. But I didn't ever know how to turn or stop. Bottom 1% in motor skills. Go me. For every time I tripped over my own foot as a kid, I stuck my foot in my mouth. More often, you'd find me on the ground flailing and having a fucking fit, thinking my clumsy ass must have hurt herself, but really my sock just had a string in it. Or screaming at a glass-breaking pitch, Eee! Only to find out that I had only spilled my glass of juice. In grade 5, when kids are assholes, I screamed bloody murder at the assholes. And making myself look like an asshole earned the name Spazmine. It didn't help that I dated Fart Boy, and every time someone brought that up, I cried. You may think, aw, cute, sweet, but my crying looks like the face of a pug got stomped on by an elephant, and then a bucket of water got dumped on it. And then the sound switches between banshee and dying seal. I've done therapy and shit. I try to control myself constantly to the point where I still starve myself to have some sort of feeling of success. But I'll always be Spazmine. Only a few months ago, I was at a beach party. I was doing my anxiety shit and making things about me feeling overwhelmed when a friend was already having an anxiety attack. I fucked off for what I thought was to calm down, sat on an anthill, and proceeded to run back towards the people I had just told to leave me alone, looking like Michael Myers was chasing me out of the woods. I looked fucking funny. My shift, because I don't know what to call, because he's not my ex and he's not my boyfriend and I don't know what the fuck to call him, won't ever let me forget. And I pretend to hate it. But I don't. So they laughed, then I cried, screamed, ran in a couple circles, and I tried to come back, acting like it had never happened. The only difference between when I was a kid and now isn't really necessarily my level of control over my emotions. But then now, after I cry, I can focus on how beautiful I look. My eyes get a little bit puffy and look weirdly more open, and the dark circles look lighter. My cheekbones seem more prominent. More importantly, I have the courage to go back and look into the eyes of the people I screamed at and apologize.